So take your legs nice and wide, sink down into your legs. I'm going to put some appropriate music on, hopefully you'll recognise it. Take your hands behind you, as we did, in turn, and take your knees right out to the side. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, slowly lower, and bring your hands to your knees. So your hands go behind, you press your palms together. Breathe in, climb up. Exhale, slowly lower, and press the hands back. Again, open your chest. Inhale, lift. Slowly lower, and press your legs back. Good, so allowing your breath to slow down and press back. Open up your chest. Breathe in all the way. Slowly lower, hands to knees. Now come forward, lift and draw your hands down. Lift and draw down. And as you do this, go right down into your legs. Make that a deep squat. Keep going. Well done. I'm just coming over to say hi. Keep going. Drop. Use your breathing. Inhale, open your chest. And exhale, drop down. Good. Roll. It's a perfect way to gently open your back and get your body moving. Now go back to the stretch. Hands behind. Press your palms together and sink down. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, come out of the legs. And breathe out all the way down. Hands press back. So already feeling a little calmer. Inhale. Feeling a little more in your routine. And press back. Lift your chest. Feel that comfort in your breath. Hands to knees. Now bring your hands out to the side and draw in as if you're squeezing a ball, and shift over to the right and lift your leg into the middle and lift your leg. Wow! Center and lift. Center and lift. Hold and stretch. Push and stretch. Good. So make it a little more energetic. Yes. Energetic. Push off that leg. Whoa. Brilliant. Reach for the ceiling. Come on. Hit the lampshade. Lift. Good. Some of you are nearly there. Push the hands up. Go for the big push to the ceiling. And then pause. Find your feet. Is your heart rate up a little higher now? Breathe in, climb up. Oh, let the breath go. You will notice that you go deeper into your legs. Hands press gently back. Behind you, open your heart, open your lungs, open your respiratory system, and then lift. Slowly lower. Let the breath go. All the way back and press your knees back. That feels so much calmer. Lift. Feel the energy. Feel the chi in your body. And press back. Just give me 2 more of those. Remember, this is a wide, deep squat. All the way and gently lower. And 1 more of those. Hands behind, lift your chest. Good. And press back. So bring your feet in, shake out your legs. This is your balance bit. So have you got your chair? Do you need a chair? Pick up your right knee and bring yourself forward, nose to knee. Feel that run down your spine, all the way down your back. Good, stay with me for a few seconds. Stay with that stretch. I love that stretch. All the way down your spine, open the vertebrae. And then climb up. Stand tall, pin the shoulders back. Good, little bend in the left knee. And press that right leg forward. Push the heel away. Hold, give me a little bit of a shimmy. You know I like this. Let me see your hips move. Push the leg a little further forward. Perfect. You've been practicing. Hug the knee. Hold the front of the shin. See how far down you can go. And bring your nose to your knee again. Good. Climb on up. Hands under the leg. Left arm out to the side. Shoulders back. And gently open the right knee. Hold it there. Bend the left knee. Good. Now take the hand down to the ankle and the knee in line with the hip. And just come a little bit further forward. So the knee is in line with the hip. And when you're ready, you start to move the leg round and the front arm to the front. And if you're feeling really balanced, turn your palm up. Now explore stretch. Wherever this takes you. Good. If you can balance and stretch, that's awesome. If you just need to stretch, that's fine. Good. Well done. Let's swap sides. Shake out that leg. Take that left leg across, big toe on the floor. Or place the ankle on the thigh and lift the arms into the air. You can bring the hands onto the hips if you need. Then open the arms to the side. And remember, you're looking for a long, lean, long spine. If you're comfortable, bring the hands to the floor. See if you can bring your fingertips down towards the floor. Lift the arms to the side, lift your chest. Lift your arms all the way up and drop your bottom down. Good, that lovely diagonal line from fingers through shoulders to hip. And then let go, shake out your legs. Come into tree pose on the right side. Bring your foot to your calf, or maybe a little higher, right up onto your thigh, and pause. Take a moment. Reflect. Calm. Left arm out. Right hand underneath the right knee. Or maybe you can straighten the leg, or some of you are going to be able to hold your big toe. And see where this goes. So pause, hold your balance. I appreciate I moved from the carpet onto a different flooring so that I can hold this, push the heel away. Well done. And release. Shake out the legs, roll out the shoulders and hug the left knee in. Come forward, put your hand on your leg, your hand on your knee and draw towards your knee, nose to knee. So visualize what you're doing. Visualize that opening of the spine, all the way down the spine. Good, then climb up and hold under the knee and press the leg away. Stay with it. Bend the right knee just a tad to help support you. Give the wobble somewhere to go. And then hug the knee in again. Good. How's your balance coped with a few weeks break? Are you still good? Then climb up. Open the right arm and the left knee to the side. Pause. Perfect. Find the ankle. knee in line with hip, and start to travel the foot round as your front arm comes towards the front. Palm up for an advanced option, and then tip. Good. Stay with me. A few seconds, that's all I ask. Good. Keep pushing your foot round. I love this stretch, especially if you've done lots of walking. Good through the front of your thigh. So let go and go into the Piriformis Stretch. Bring that right foot across, ankle on thigh, hands on hips, or arms into the air. Drop your shoulders. Open the arms to the side, and then come all the way to the floor. Put a little bit of rhythm into that move. Get comfortable with this move. You can have your hands on your hips, of course, or you can go lower and explore how this feels in the side of your bum. And then lift your arms and lift your chest. And lift your arms right up to the ceiling and drop your shoulders. Good, tip forward on that diagonal. Press the knee out a bit more. And then climb up. Oh, shake out your legs. Good stretching. Hands to the front of your chest. Left knee, left side, floor, calf, or right up onto your thigh. Hold. Pin the shoulders back. Good. Look down at your fingertips. Notice how when you shift your eye gaze, your balance is tested. Good. Now bring the arm out slowly. Other hand underneath your thigh, pause. If you're feeling confident, straighten the leg. If you're looking for a little bit more, find the big toe. Fix your eye gaze on one point, and then go for the stretch. Good, stay for a few seconds wherever that stretch is. Go on, try again, Joan, you're looking good. Yes, thank you. And then come down, shake out your legs. Whoa, take your arms up. Have a morning stretch, a morning yawn. You're at your most productive. You have the biggest motivation in the morning. Working out, stretching, exercising in the morning is the best time of day for your motivation. It might be a little bit sluggish for your body, so we'll just go with that. Take your time to stretch and yawn and feel, and then hold onto your wrist and push your right foot down into the floor. And hold onto your left wrist. Oh, can you feel your body opening up? And let it open up gently, naturally. Good. And then find your forearms. Bend the knees and lean side to side. Inhale and exhale. Good. So internalize your thoughts and make this kind of slow and meditational, like a little trance, as you become focused on one thing, your body. So meditation doesn't have to be sitting still in a temple or atop of a mountain. It can be just a lovely, gentle trance. Let your mind or your thoughts go and think about your body and how it feels this morning. Now with bent knees, tip forward and round and stretch your spine. Good. So it's always my greatest aim, my greatest wish, that you connect more with your body, because I think you're a superhero and I think you have the ability to cure all that tight spots, those aches and pains, just with your amazing attention. Pay attention. Pay attention to your feet connected to the floor, your knees bent, your lower part of your body completely still, and then your upper body has something to stretch against. One more, both directions. Let the breath go. And the other side. And then let the arms go. And pay attention to your shoulders. If you had spent a couple of days like that, drop the shoulders up, back and down. Come on, consciously aware of what you're doing with your shoulders. How are you holding yourself at the moment? So let the shoulders drop, pin the shoulders back, close your eyes for a moment. This is where we trust. Tune in and trust. Close your eyes softly. If that doesn't work, then have a soft eye gaze on the horizon and just rock from your toes to your heels. It's almost as if you're shaking down. Shake down through your body. Yeah, all that energy that's in your head, all that talk, that speak, that negativity, just shake it down and let it go down into the floor. And it's not just your lovely floor in your home, it's down into the earth, Mother Nature. Let it all go down, let it drain. And feel the root system that you create. Mother Nature's really good at absorbing all this. So just let it go down. And then you're still, and then you go right to left, little toe to little toe. Good. So connect with the earth. Connect with that healing resource that you have. Connect with your body. Connect with your emotions. So whatever works for you. And then be still. And a little bend in the knees. Just a tiny bend, almost imperceptible bend in the knee. And you pull your tummy in. You feel that connection. For me, this is where your instinct comes. It's also your strength, it's your core, it's your power. Joseph Pilates called it the powerhouse. So connect with your powerhouse, the focal point of your intuition. Pull it in, your gut instinct. Draw it in, connect, just a little, and tuck the tailbone down. And then pull the shoulder blades back. And lengthen your neck and stand tall in your posture. Give your respiratory system a chance to work well. Your circulatory system, beautiful. So what I'd like to do to begin with is bring our hands up so the fingers are in line with your shoulders, palm down. And take one arm up and one arm down. Start with something really simple. I've got lots of exciting moves for you this morning, but let's start really simple. Toy soldier. Feel the hand reaching back beyond your ear. And then begin to lift your opposite knee. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. You take your time. As I say to you all the time, this could be your pace, your breath, your rhythm. That's what I want you to connect with. Good. Close your eyes. So you will slow down. You will become naturally more meditative, relaxed, thoughtful, and more deeply energetic, more in tune with your body. Open your eyes and take that right knee out to the side. Open your chest. And then bring the knee forward and rest on the floor. Other side, big breath in. Out to the side. So I'd like you to do perhaps two more, perhaps only one more. But close your eyes. This is the trust. This is the trust that you have in yourself, in your body, in your loving breath, in the connection that you have. One more, very slow. Good. Pin the shoulder blades back. Lift your heart. Perfect. Be perfectly imperfect. Roll your shoulders. I'm going to take my legs wide first of all, hands on hips. Bend your knees and bring your chest over to your right leg, then over to your left and climb up. And go over to your left, right, and climb up. Good. Perfect. And then this time, I'd like you to climb up and stay up and straighten your legs. Okay, so I'm going to turn my toes slightly further forward and then do the same thing. Over to the right, I love this, and left. And climb up slowly so don't feel dizzy. Over to the left. So do it with straight legs. Push your bottom further back and climb up. And as you push your bottom back, push your chest further forward. This is a stretch. This is a stretch for the hamstrings, the back of the legs. It's going into the glutes. It's into your bum. It's in your calves. Can you feel it in your calves? I can feel it on the side of my knee, my little weak spot. And it's also stretching your spine. Do one more, both directions. Good. And then climb up. Bend your knees, take it back into the plie squat. And lift your arms. And then bring the hands, I'm going to straighten my legs and go underneath your body and pulse underneath. Now bend the knees, open your arms, and then lift to the ceiling. So I'm going to do 4 more of those. Sink into your legs. Take your hands under, straighten the legs. So I adjust my feet and pulse for 5. And then bend the knees and open the arms. And then climb on up. Good. So I'd like to do another 3 of these with hand weights, but I've been a bit naughty and I didn't tell you to bring hand weights. So I can imagine there's a few rushing around your home to find them. So don't worry if you don't want them. I happen to bring mine with me, and what I'm going to do is say to you, bring all of your equipment each week, because we don't have that excuse of not being able to carry it. So I'm going to bend my knees, open my chest, and pause. And then reach up and push to the ceiling, straight legs. Bend the knees. Pause. Straight legs, under you go, and pulse. Perfect. I just want to do 2 more. Bend your knees, open your arms, lift to the ceiling, straight arms, straight legs. Bend the knees, then go underneath and pulse. Good. One more time. Bend the knees, open the arms, up to the ceiling, breathe in, open, under, and breathe out, pulse. Good. Walk your feet in, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, and slowly roll up. Roll your shoulders back. I'm going to bend my knees slightly and take one arm forward and one arm back. Bend the knees, one arm up, one arm back. Okay? Turn the palm in and line the arm up with the ear. And then gently slide the opposite leg back. So foot to floor, bend the knees. One arm up, one arm back. Bend the knee. Good. Push away and come down. Keep going. Good. Push the heel away. Opposite leg goes back. Breathe out. Are you comfortable with this? Do you have your rhythm? 2 more of these. This is level 1. You can put the hand weights down to make it easier. Good. 1 more. Now I'd like you to leave your front arm in the air. Hold it in the air. I want you to leave your back hand behind you and bring your front elbow to your opposite knee. Opposite knee, and then drive up. 9 more, or maybe 5. See how it goes. Counting down. 8. Counting down. 7. 6. You're nearly there. Come on. 5. Do you see how I bend my supporting knee? 4. 3. Nearly finished. 2. Now I'd like you to leave the arm long and leave the leg long and tip. Just tip and then climb up. 4 more of those. Just tip. Arm in line with ear, back hand still beside your bum and tip. Down you go. And 1 more. So shake out your legs. Bring your hands to the chest, bend your knees and rotate side to side before we do that on the other side. So as always, your feet on the floor, your knees bent. Wonderful. So I'm going to turn to the other side of the room and I'm going to go back into that very slow toy soldier. So start with my arms. 1 arm up, 1 arm back, palms turned in. As always, the arm lines up with the ear. And then you add on the shift. Shift. Oh, I did it wrong way around. Opposite arm goes up and the opposite leg goes back. 5 more, tummy tight. Good, 4 more. Little bend in the knee. Keep going, lift the arm. 3 more. Tummy muscles tight. 2. Good. And this time, leave that front arm in the air and bring that elbow to the knee and go long. 1. Elbow to knee, go long. 2. 3. 4. You're doing such a good job. 5. We're nearly finished and then we're going to come onto the mat. 6. 7. 8. Lift your chest as you lift your arm. 9. And 10. And do you know what we do for finally? We tip. Tip forward. 1. You can bring the big toe to the floor or you can leave it off. 2. 3. Breathe. 4. And 5. Bring your feet to the floor, roll out your shoulders, bring your hand weights onto your mat and let the arms go. Move them one way and then round the other. So bend and lengthen your legs, bend and lengthen. So you're stretching all the time in Pilates. Bend and lengthen your leg. And when you're ready, come down onto your mat, have some water. Another great tip for flushing toxins, helping your immunity. Rest for a moment in the pose of a child. And when you're ready, climb up onto your hands and knees. I'm just going to refer to I've still got it, my little white paper, my notes. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to do. So hands underneath your shoulder. Bring your back knee forward and then knee on the floor. And your front knee. Opposite hand. Opposite hand. Yeah, good. I like this exercise for a number of reasons. It's good for your upper body strength. Unfortunately, not everybody has strong wrists, and wrists can be an issue, little joints can be an issue. So push your knuckles into the floor. But if you're going to do that, make sure that your knuckles face out. And push your knee across. It's also really good for your upper back, shoulder blades. I'm always looking to strengthen that part of my body. And of course, it's tummy muscles. Push. Good. Let's take a moment and do that on our toes. I know you were keen to do it, so I don't want to disappoint you. Slide the heels away. Find your press up position. Press your hands into the floor. Give me 5. Opposite, foot down. Or knee. Opposite, foot down. Breathe out, foot down. Breathe out. Give me 3 more of those. You can drop to your knees, of course you can. Keep the shoulder above the wrist. So as you get tired, your bottom will lift, and all I'll see is your bum lifting up. So get your bum down. And then sit back. Rest and recover. Lie down on your tummy. Take your time to stretch and lie down on your tummy, your palms facing down. Rest your head on your towel. I can't do that, otherwise you can't hear me. But lift your arms and lower. Lift your arms and lower. Lift your arms and lower. So your palms are facing down, you're lifting your arms and lowering. You're squeezing. Put a little bit of tension across your upper back. Your head is rested on the towel, and all you're experiencing at the moment, all you're noticing is the upper back strength, the shoulder blade strength. Now, if we're spending a lot of time seated indoors, then this upper back area is really going to start to slouch. All I need you to do is lift and lower the arms. It's as simple as that. Now, lift and lower your chest as well. Breathe out and lower. Rest your toes. Breathe out and lower. Breathe out. Good. Can you give me 5 more of those? Lift and lower. 4 more. 3. Chin to chest. 2. And last one. Well done. The pose of a child. Have some water and lie on your back. Make sure your back is fully stretched and released. Maybe do a couple of stretches before you lie down. It's interesting, isn't it? The more you do, the more your body responds, the more open you feel. So this really is the opportunity to explore. Before you lie on your back, have some water, knees to chest. You can have your weights beside you if you want them. You might be able to add them in. Knees to chest. And then slide that front leg forward and return. Slide the back leg out and return. Pull your tummy muscles in and be really still. Don't let the back lift. So everything stays in neutral. Good, push away. I'm really lucky because I'm in my conservatory. Well, I say conservatory, dumping ground, gym, studio, and I can see the clouds. So I want you to imagine that you're seeing the clouds. Close your eyes. Feel the stretch. This is what's so good for the lymphatic system. When you stretch your whole body, there's no pump for that lymphatic system, those glands around your body, other than movement. Slow, gentle, repetitive movement. This is it. Bang. There's one leg stretch. Push away. Get the debris, get the toxins. I don't want to say that's too strong, but get rid of all that waste product out of your body. Stretch. Let the lymph system clear it all up. Perfect. This is level 1. Hands behind your head, elbows on the floor, chest lifted. That's level 2. You've got no support. Your tummy muscles have to do all the work. Push away. And your beloved level 3. Raise the chest, turn. Lower your head. Raise the chest, turn. Lower your head. Push and lower. Press. Good. Push away. Pull your tummy muscles in. Press away. Point your toes, stretch and lengthen. How's your neck? Do you remember lovely Alison in class? I'm always telling you about her. Occupational therapist, and what she does is she puts a towel underneath her head and she uses it to support her neck. So if you're bodily aware, which you are, that could be a little tool that you could use. Can you give me 2 more, both sides? Remember why you're doing this. Stretching. Pushing away, stretching. And then hug your knees and let your neck rest and let your body rest. Take your legs to the ceiling. I like flexed feet. Flexed feet helps to stretch your calves and your hamstrings. Hold behind the front shin or the front back of leg and then lift. Push away. You could do this with your band. I have another Alison in class and she always works with a band. And that's good, that's fantastic. That's you adapting the work for you. If you've got long legs, your hamstrings are naturally going to be tighter. So use the band, it will help, it will assist. Good. And then take the hands to the floor. Palms up, rest, pull the tummy muscles in. So what I don't want you to do is arch your back, but you know that. Pull the belly in, push the heel up and feel your breath. Perfect. Good, and I'm going to make it harder still. Palms go down. Hands lift slightly off the floor as you raise the head. Pause for a moment and then lower. Ladies and gentlemen, get those shoulders off the floor. Lift the shoulders off the floor. Breathe out, lift the shoulders. Good. Now, if you're feeling really powerful, let's do a few without touching the floor. Should we try it together? 5 of them. I don't think my neck can cope with that, so I'm going to bring my hand behind my head. It's my neck that gets me, not my tummy. Good. Well done. Come on, let's do 2 more. Let me see those beautiful long legs. Come on, flex those heels a bit more. Feel that stretch. Feel the intensity. 1 more. Oh, I've got the shake. I like that. And rest. Hands on knees and massage your back. Round the other way. So bring your feet to the floor. Your knees and hips line up and bring your hands behind your head, elbows wide. So by keeping your tummy still, lift your chest and lower. Lift and lower. Your shoulder blades are your guide. What? How is that relevant? Well, when you raise your head, the bottom of your shoulder blades, think about it as that little triangular bone. The bottom point wants to be the only thing that's on the floor. Basically, you want to get your shoulders off the floor. So often what you'll see people do is just lift their neck and strain their neck. What you want to do is get your whole shoulder off the floor. And you want to feel it come from here. So this should feel much stronger tummy work than the neck work. Elbows wide because you don't want to pull on your neck. Good. 2 more? Yeah, why not, Adele? Good, egg. Pleased you're involved. Rest. Roll the head side to side. I've just remembered those cunning things we used to do with hand weights. Do you remember this? Place the hand weight that way round. That's vertical, that's horizontal. Across your hips. It will be a guide. It will also make the tummy work harder. Bring the hands behind your head, elbows wide. Let's do 10 of these. Feel the difference? So you'll notice if you're tilting your pelvis because the hand weight will move. Mine won't because there's quite a lot of chocolate in the way. But if you don't have the chocolate in the way, because you're tilting your pelvis, because you're lifting your pubic bone, the hand weight will roll down. So if you can keep your pelvis still and raise your head and shoulders, then you're really locking in the end of the rectus abdominis, the 6-pack, and it has to work harder, and the top here feels very powerful. Is that the right word? Powerful? Perfect. Please rest. Please recover. Rest your neck. Turn your head. There is a level 3. There's always a level 3. I know you love level 3. And that is to take your arms above your head, cross at the wrists, then turn the palms in so the knuckles, well, whatever, the palms are together, and then raise the head. Oh my word, and lower. Keep the pelvis still. Breathe out and lower. Not going to talk as much on this one. 3. And breathe out. 4. 5. So use your arms, please, to support your head. Thank you. 5 more because we like them. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. So leave the hand weight there and rest your head. Turn your head side to side. Level 78. I made that number up. Hand weight above your head. 5 of these. What do you ring? 5 of them. Lift 1. Oh. Lift 2. You're doing it. You're doing it. Lift 3. If it's too much, you're feeling it more in the neck than the tummy. That's your cue. Put your hand weight down. If you're feeling it in the tummy, do 5 more. I couldn't get away with this in class. I love the mute button. So please rest. Oh my word. Put your hand weights to one side. Take the arms above your head. Still lie on the floor, but take your arms back. I'm just checking you're still with me. Push your heels away one at a time. Wow. Abs of steel. Hold on to your right wrist and push your right heel away. Hold on to your left wrist and push your left heel away. If you've got a band, pick up your band and put it over your front leg. And let's go into some stretches. Push the heel up and the toes down. Feel it run down the back of your leg. You can do this if you haven't got a band, that's okay. Just hold behind the back of your thigh. I was saying this to people online last week. You could use a dressing gown cord, and somebody had a brilliant idea of using tights. I thought that was superb. It helps the stretch. Now use the opposite hand and take the leg gently across the body. Now level 1, you keep the bum on the floor and you feel that run down the IT band into the bum. And then if you want, you lift the bum and you go lower. This is about you. This is about your stretch, what you feel. That's why we spend so much time at the beginning of the class connecting with our body. So you can notice if you flex the foot a bit more, the stretch changes. Perfect. Hold the band in the same hand as leg. Bend the supporting knee. Now watch your pelvis. Don't let it tip as the leg goes out. Flex the foot and the bent knee pushes out the other way. So what I see a lot is people coming to the floor and they're lifting their bum. Don't. Keep your pelvis still. Keep both bum cheeks on the floor. And then we're ready to do that on the other leg. Open the band in the air. Put the foot on the floor. Pull the leg towards you. You can experiment, make it harder by straightening the supporting leg. Push the heel up, the toes down, and feel into that stretch. Play around with it, bend and flex the foot. Rotate at the ankle. Whatever feels tight, whatever feels uncomfortable, I want you to access it. I want you to look into that feeling. Good. So you have to slide the front leg away, hold the band in the opposite hand, and take the leg across. Start with your bum on the floor, and when you're ready, lift your bum and take the leg further across. Now lift the leg, hold the band in the same hand as your leg, bend your supporting knee, and you're going to let the bent knee open and the straight leg open, and keep the hips square. So I always see or feel this as a very clean stretch. When I say clean, it's very muscular. You can feel it in the inner thigh. There's no fizzy, there's no nerve stretch. It just feels like a pure muscle stretch. When you do the sciatic stretch, it can be very disconcerting because there's lots going on. But this is quite clean, it's quite simple. So put both feet in the band, bend your knees, and if you can, do a few rocks, forward and back. Feel the mat. This is where your carpet is wonderful because it gives you that warmth, that bounce that you need. Keep going. Remember, we're stimulating the lymphatic system. And then come all the way up with one graceful move and put the band to one side. So bring yourself into a comfortable position. You can be sat on a block, you can be sat on your towel. Just rest for a moment. Notice how you feel. Bring your hands where? Onto your lap, palms up. Onto your knees. Onto the side, whatever feels good for you. But just be aware of your posture. And imagine that your tailbone pushing into the floor, and let it grow roots down into Mother Nature. And then grow up through your spine. So feel your tailbone tuck under. Feel your lower back draw slightly in. Run up your thoracic spine and into your neck. Now you have the perfect opportunity to make yourself really comfortable. You don't often have that chance in class, but you do now. So what works for you? Straight legs, do it. Bent knees, do it. And breathe in through your nose. And let's just breathe out of our mouth. And see how deep that goes into your body. Again, breathe in and out. And what do you notice? What do you notice when you breathe out? For me, there's always a bit of a block. There's always a bit of a tension in my body. I always notice it. Where is your block? When you breathe out, What feels the heaviest? So I'll let you know about mine, and maybe that will resonate with you, or maybe it will help you to explore your own. For me, it's always a little bit of a block in my head. It always feels a bit heavier than the rest of my body. So if you've got a block or a tight spot or congestion or a pain, I want you to go there in your thoughts right now. You're as comfortable as you can be, and yet there's still something there. So let's go to that point. And then make the breathing a little bit slower. In through your nose and out through your nose if you can. Notice the effect that that has on you. Stay rooted through your tailbone into the earth. And as you focus on that block, on that tension, on that pain, on that discomfort, just allow your body to heal. We're going to use a tool. We're going to use the magical tool of a funnel. We're going to put it on the top of our head. And that beautiful sky, bring that down, the universe, down through the top of your head. It could be that you imagine water and you feel it cascade down. Sometimes it's a colour, red, pink, blue, white. And sometimes it's a sensation. You just feel your shoulders drop. And you just notice there's no right or wrong. A thought might come into your head, and that's fine, that's groovy. But then come back to the feeling. Come back to the job at hand. And stay with this. What I love to imagine is that earth energy coming up, Mother Nature looking after you, and that lovely cloud energy, universe energy, higher self could be you, coming down, and they meet. They meet in your body, these two phenomenal earth and air energy in your heart. And your heart just fills, just gets bigger. And the more this energy comes up, and the more this energy comes down, your heart gets bigger and bigger, and it is full of love. And it just cascades out to every cell in your body. Every cell starts to sparkle, energize, help you, love you, assist you. So keep coming back to that feeling, that earth energy coming up, however you see it. What does that mean to you? Is it earth? Is it worms? Is it soil? Is it trees? Root system? Bring that earth energy up. Maybe it's deeper than that. Maybe you go down to the center of the earth. It's all good. And then feel that lovely sensation coming down. A shower, the rain, the colour. Bring it into your heart. Let your heart process what's going on for you. Feel your heart lift and expand. Let it overflow and let it sparkle. Stay with this. Stay with this moment. And then in your own time, come back to your breath. Start to notice your breath in. Start to notice your body, your connection with the floor. Well done. What's going to happen is you're going to come back to this feeling today. You're going to come back to it tomorrow. And it's going to resonate with you more and more. So big breath in, lift your arms and bring your thumbs to your chest. So I'm going to now open chat box and the energy will change. The energy will get a little bit chattier. So if you want to stay calm and you want to disappear, I honour and respect you, and that's no problem. If you want to stay and have a chat, that would be lovely.